Good afternoon, everyone. I know I haven't been on Haps in a while, probably a week or more. I'm just taking a little break from it um, to let things cool down with the app because to me, it's got problems. So, and I don't know if any of you are getting notifications, but I'm not getting any. None. That's why I don't go into anybody's broadcast live because I'm not getting any notifications. So I think they need to be told this and need to fix that because it shows it's been 2 months since they updated it. So that's not good. Let me get a drink of water. If they can't keep it updated, then that means the app isn't all that great. So I'm just not getting the notifications. I don't know if anybody else is or not. I only got one person here, and they're probably the same person. But anyway, this is going to be a tomato soup that I found on Pinterest that I'm going to make in the Vitamix. Now, um, I'm making one substitution. I'm putting garlic powder in for a garlic clove because I do not have any garlic cloves. I thought I had some, so I didn't buy any today. Well, unfortunately, what I had went sour, went south on me, so I couldn't use it. So therefore, I don't have any garlic cloves. So I'll just use garlic. I'll just use garlic garlic powder. But I will tell you the ingredients that I'm putting in here as I'm putting them in here. Um, and that's the only substitution I'm making. It does call for a little plant-based milk, and it also calls for veggie broth, which I happen to have some in the fridge. So first of all, it calls for a half a cup of reduced sodium vegetable broth. I'm not sure it's reduced sodium or not. I just have to use what I've got. You know, if you haven't got it, you make do with what you got. So I'll put that in there. I'll rinse this out. 1/4 cup of unsweetened plant-based milk. I'm just gonna hit my quarter cup here. That's a quarter cup. And this is the unsweetened. I just bought this today. It's unsweetened all the way around. There's no vanilla or anything in it. Let me put it up here. There we go. I'll put this back in the refrigerator, and I'll be right back. I'll rinse this off. Okay. Let's see. It says 2 14.5 ounce cans of diced tomatoes with the juices, but they said you could also use a 28-ounce of can of tomatoes, and I thought that would be better. And these are organic, as you can see. They're organic. So I'm gonna toss this in here. I think I'm going to take my thing off though, so I don't splash it around so much. There we go. Be a lot easier just to do it when I don't have to reach up so high. I'll throw this away. I'll be right back. Okay. And 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I got the tomato paste in the tube. I've had this for a while. It's been in the refrigerator, so it should be okay. 1 tablespoon. It's a teaspoon. I like these things. They're magnetized and they kind of stick together. I like that. It's like I just have one in here. Nobody's getting their notifications. Sorry about that. Nobody's getting notifications. I wish they'd do something about it. Yeah, I'll put this back. Okay, and 1 teaspoon of olive oil. This is all I got a teaspoon in here, and I'll use a teaspoon of olive oil. And the olive oil is my EVOO. This is a brand new bottle. I just got it a week or so ago. Fell right side up, so I'm good about that. Glad about that. Whoa, this makes it a lot easier. I don't have to reach up so high. I should have thought of that before. Let me go ahead and put this back now too. Okay, and I'll rinse this off. I like to rinse things off as I get them. I know I got a sink full of dishes to do, and I'll get to them later. Okay. Um, one garlic clove. Like I said, I don't have a garlic clove. So they said in lieu of a garlic clove on Google, it said you use a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. So that's what I'll use, a garlic powder. You have to make do with what you got. If you haven't got something, you have to substitute for something else. I don't buy that much garlic. I do try to keep it on hand, but a half a teaspoon of dried oregano. Half a teaspoon. Here's a half a teaspoon. Here's my dried oregano. And let's see, half a teaspoon of sea salt. Wash this. Half a teaspoon of sea salt. I think I just had that one. Yeah. Oh, here it is. I'll just put my sea salt. Half a teaspoon of sea salt. Oh, I got somebody else. Thank you for coming in. I wish you might have to share it out in order to get to tell other people about it, because nobody's seeming to be getting their notifications. I know I'm not. Okay. Teaspoon of, and I don't use much. I don't use ground pepper usually at all. But this only calls for a quarter teaspoon. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and just put it, because you're not going to taste it with a quarter teaspoon in it anyway. So I'll just put it there. And a quarter teaspoon of sugar. I found something today that you can use in place of sugar. This is called Whole Earth Organic Erythritol, and this is supposed to be real good stuff. It's like a sweetener, but it's sugar free. And if you can't have a lot of sugar, I recommend something like this. Say a quarter teaspoon. I'm just open up just a little bit there. There we go. That makes that clear here. Okay, and then I have to. There's some also milk in here too, but I didn't see that. A quarter cup of unsweetened plant-based milk. I missed that one. A quarter cup. I knew it was coming, and I can put it in here right now. Quarter cup. 2/3. Where my quarter cup went to. Here's my quarter cup. Plant-based milk. I'll get that. Or did I want to put that in? I think I did put that in there, didn't I? Yes, I did. Here's what I'm thinking. I didn't put it in there. Okay, now this is all we get in the vitamix. And I do happen to have setting. That's what I put this on, soup setting. Go ahead and turn this on. Now I'm going to start this. I'm going to put this on my soup setting. Right there is my soup setting. And then I'm going to go ahead and just start it up and let it go. It'll run for about 6 minutes or so. It's going to be a thick soup. separated pretty much. Now let's hold it. Thank you for coming in, everyone. And I'll give you the recipe when this is done. Got headphones in, please take them out. Put your ears. Well, it's shaking up very fast because the milk was not cold because I just bought it today. So, not real cold. Thank you everyone for coming in. Well, I did have this cap on so that it would flow all over the kitchen. Got this on, will go all over the place. Coming right up to the cap. It may not get real hot, but I don't care. Real hot food anyway. Can't eat it if it's too hot. It's a great color. Now you can probably use full fresh tomatoes if you want to, but I don't feel really good. But I make sure you use organic diced tomatoes. Well, it's not going to be real hot. That's probably because of the milk. The milk's on the cool side. It's going to make it a lot more hot. Make a lot more. And the vegetable broth in the refrigerator too. So. But that's all right. It's starting to get hot. Not real hot. Thought maybe start sliding around again, but it stopped. Should make a good soup, but I haven't had my lunch yet. Hi! Good to see you. Hi. Glad somebody got my notifications because I don't get them anymore. I'll tell you what's in there as soon as it gets done. It's easy to hear me. Hi. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. to have people finally coming in here. It's awesome. Oh, good. Finally, I can hear you. Thank you for coming in. It's awesome. Okay, I'm going to take this lid off. It's probably not going to be too awful steamy. Oh, there's steam coming off of it. It didn't get real hot. That's because of the milk and the vegetable broth. The vegetable broth was in the refrigerator, what I had left of it, and of course the milk. So that kept, when you put cold stuff in there, it's going to keep it from heating up as much as it should. There's still steam coming off of it though, and it's okay. I'll go ahead and shut this thing off. I don't want to accidentally there. No, and I'm going to pour this. And look at this. I'm going to pour this in here. Wow, look at that. Doesn't that look good? And I'm going to give you the ingredients in just a bit here. Let me take this here. I'm sorry, I'm using a different tripod and I can't put it down, so you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just scraping off the inside and putting it in a bowl. That's all I'm doing. I'll wash that out in a minute. I got dishes I have to do in a minute. But anyway, put this back. Here's what it looks like. Doesn't that look good? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a spoon and I'm going to taste it. And while I'm tasting it, I'll give you the ingredients. So if you want to make it yourself, which you will be able to, it's real easy to do. I'm going to also put it up on my vegan Facebook page. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's Karen's Vegan Heaven. You can join the group. You have to answer some questions as to how you know how you come to know who I am and what about it, and answer the 3 or 4 questions. And oh, good. That is the best diet, I'll tell you. Let me get a spoon and I'll tell you, and I'll test this, and then because I get it for my lunch anyway. It's for my lunch. Okay, let me go ahead and take a spoonful of this. It's not real hot, so I shouldn't have to. That is very good soup. Very good soup. Okay. I have a half a cup of reduced. So, well, I don't know if it's reduced or not, but it's a half a cup of the sodium vegetable broth. It says reduced sodium, but I don't know if it was or not. A quarter cup of unsweetened plant milk, and I did use almond milk. No vanilla or anything. It's just unsweetened original. It calls for 2 14.5-ounce cans of diced tomatoes, but you can also use a 28-ounce can, which I used 1 28-ounce can, and it was organic. A tablespoon of tomato paste, and I have that in a tube that I got in the refrigerator. A teaspoon of olive oil, which I think is kind of unusual for a tomato soup, but it's EVOO. I probably should have used some lighter one, but that's all I had. Garlic clove, but I didn't have a garlic clove, so I used garlic powder instead because I did a substitution on YouTube, or not YouTube, Google, to find out what I could use in place of garlic clove, because I thought I had some. I did, but when I went to use it, it was all wilted up and everything. So you know how stuff gets, so I couldn't use it, so I had to throw it out. Half a teaspoon of dried oregano, a half a teaspoon of sea salt, a quarter teaspoon of ground black pepper, which I don't usually put a ground black pepper in any of my things I make, but I figure with a quarter teaspoon it isn't that much anyway, and a quarter teaspoon of sugar. That's basically all that goes in there. And I didn't use real sugar. This is what I used: organic erythritol, and this is what comes into your fruits. And this is it's plant based. It's whole earth. It's keto friendly. So if you're on a keto diet, I recommend this. I got this at Walmart because I was looking for something that's in the 0 calories. So and I was looking for something that doesn't harm you. Sugar, because sugar is one of the worst things you can have. As we know, cancer loves sugar. So don't try to eat too much sugar if you can help it, because that cancer will just spread like crazy, because it just doesn't, it loves it. So I'm trying to avoid that. But here, those are just coming in. This is the tomato soup. I think it's awesome. It tastes so good. Because I'm gonna put this up on my vegan page. I don't want to dip into it too much, but very good, nice and creamy, and It tastes very, very good. We are on the cool side today, believe it or not. We're only in the 40s right now. It could snow. It looks like it's not snowing outside, but it's been raining like crazy. And I'm afraid that if it snows, it's gonna. And I'm so cold, I want to have some soup to eat. So, oh, you are. Ah, okay. So, I appreciate everybody coming in here and comments and everything, um, because it helps me understand that you're listening to me and you see what I'm doing, and you're commenting about it, and I love that. I don't have all that many in here, but uh, nobody is getting the notifications. I know I'm not. If you don't see me on live broadcasts, it's because I'm not getting notifications when anybody comes on. I guess I have to check it every 5-10 minutes during the day, but who wants to do that? So I miss everybody's broadcast. I notice a lot of people that used to come on don't come on as much now because they probably aren't getting the notifications either. So I know. Isn't that a shame? No notifications whatsoever. That's what I was Bernie and I were talking the other day, and he says nobody's getting them. Um I don't understand why, but I think they do need to update it. It's been 2 months since they updated it. They need to update it so we can get their notifications because it's not good. And I think they're still working on the music genre. And I just don't come in as much because I don't find it as appealing as I used to because we don't have the landscape, we don't have the zoom, and they're not updating it. No, 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 no notifications. So I just, you know, I'm gonna start doing maybe some in my room or something, or maybe do more YouTube live, which I did a YouTube live yesterday at church. But other than that, I'm just not going to do much haps because it's just not. I don't know. I'm not leaving haps for good. I'm not going to do that. It's just I'm not going to be in here as much because it's not working for me like I thought it would. A lot of people have left it. It's a shame that people have left it. You know, I think they only got themselves to blame for that because they're not keeping up with it. Um, I'll show you some pictures of the. See, there's a nice picture. Of course, you can put veggies in it. You can put you could probably put parsley in it if you want to. You could probably take a pepper or green pepper and you could put that on top if you want to. Um, Whatever you want to do. Um, that's basically what the pictures of what it looks like. Um, it, yeah, here's what it looks like. Isn't that good? I'm going to put some crackers on here too. I've got some little mini crackers. I think they're kind of clever. I saw these at Walmart. I should have bought some more today and I forgot. Um, Very small crackers. I think they're meant for soup. And you just put them on top or what have you. Just stick them up on top. And, make it look, just kind of make it look kind of pretty, you know. And I'll be eating this in a little bit since like I said, I haven't had my lunch yet. And I'll probably eat some kind of sandwich or something with it, um, because I'm hungry. I mean, with it being cold outside, this soup is going to be good today. So there. Now look at the mini crackers. But this is a very easy soup to make. I'll post it up on my vegan Facebook page this afternoon so that people can go in there, check the recipe out, and try to make it yourself. Now, if you don't have a Vitamix, maybe a Ninja would work. I don't know. This is specifically for the Vitamix, but you may find another blender, high power blender. Like there's the one I think that Stacy Klein has, and I can't remember what the name of it is. Um, it's got a competitor to the Vitamix. You can use that one too. Any high powered blender you can, because you want to get it nice and smooth. You want to get it done. So I use my Vitamix not as much as I should, but when I find a recipe, I go ahead and use it because it's a powerful machine and it lasts years and years and years. Oh, hi, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. I'm not getting I'm not getting any notifications to come into your broadcast. I wish I did, but I'm just not getting. I don't see them until after you guys are online or you're done, so I have to watch your replays. But so I'm sorry, JT, that I'm just not getting the doggone notifications. I guess nobody is. Oh yes, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I really am. Couldn't be better. You know, I'm alive. That's a good thing. And here, the ones that just came in. There's my soup. I put little mini crackers in it. Um, and I'm gonna post it up on my vegan page. But it's a simple soup to make. And since you just came in, JT, I will tell you what it's got in it. Oh, come on, or or JB, whatever. I can't forgot. Anyway, I haven't seen it so long. Anyway, it's got a half a cup of reduced. Well, I keep saying reduced sodium because I'm not sure it is. A half a cup of vegetable broth. Okay, a quarter cup of unsweetened plant milk, which is almond milk. It's got you know no vanilla or anything. It's just regular. Okay, and it's called for two 14.5 ounce cans of diced tomatoes, or you can use one large can of 28 ounce, which I did, and it was organic. So I've got organic tomatoes in here. A tablespoon of tomato paste, and I get those. You've probably seen those tubes at the grocery store. I use the tube. A teaspoon of olive oil, which I've never put olive oil in soup before. One garlic clove is calls for. I didn't have the garlic clove, so I substituted garlic powder. I saw that on Google. It says you can substitute garlic powder for it. A half a teaspoon of dried oregano, a half a teaspoon of sea salt, a quarter teaspoon of ground black pepper. Now, that being said, with the ground black pepper, I hardly ever put black pepper in anything, but I thought a quarter teaspoon, that isn't going to hurt anything, so I just used it. And a quarter teaspoon of sugar. But I didn't use real sugar. What I used is called whole earth organic erythritol. This is it's a great alternative to sugar. It's 0 calories, zero sugar, and it's non-GMO, USDA organic, and it tastes just as good as sugar. It's supposed to just take the help with the sweetness of the. Hi, Linda. Hi, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you and JB and those that have come in. I'm glad to see Buddy because um, I'm not getting any notifications. So I know you're on all the time, JB, because I keep looking for people to come. But I wish they would update it so we can get their notifications again. Because I talked to Bernie the other day on Messenger and he said nobody's getting them. So I even miss his, and I want to be there for him. You know, after what he's going through with Benita dying and everything, I want to be there for him. But it doesn't seem like I don't see him until after the fact, and then I just go into his replay and watch that. And, replays are okay, but I'd rather be on their live. So that's why I haven't been on because I'm not getting the notifications. Once they update this, maybe they'll fix that bug. It's a bug in there, really for sure. You know what I did is I uninstalled it and I reinstalled it, thinking, well, maybe that will help because all my notifications were enabled. Okay, so I uninstalled it and reinstalled it and thought, well, will this help? Nope, it didn't do a bit good. So they've got a bug in there somewhere. So anyway, hit Linda. Here's my soup. Isn't that a good looking soup? Awesome, huh? It's really awesome. Um, I will. I will. Oh, with Birdsong? Okay. I'm not sure who Birdsong is, JB, but I will look. But I know you go on quite a bit. I know Tony's. I've been seeing Tony's on been quite a bit. Of course, Michael's on every day, and I don't get in there to see his broadcasts. But you're on, and Tony is, and I see Edward's still coming on. But it's sad that we're not getting the notifications to go in and watch them live. I miss so much. I like to be in there live and contribute to the broadcast, but when you don't get the notifications, there's not much you can do. So I just have to wing it and just keep checking every few minutes to make sure that somebody's on that I want to be. So I will do that, JB. Thank you for letting me know. And because I do go in every day and check to see who's been on um, through the app. Um, and I see you're on quite a bit, but I always miss you. So I'm going to try to come in whenever I can. When I don't, if I don't miss you, I do apologize. It's not my fault. Oh, birds that sing. That was funny. I thought, bird song? What is that? Who is that? Never heard of it. But I'm glad you clarified that, JB. That you're entitled to make a mistake. That's okay. But I will watch that, yes. And like I said, I like to be there for Bernie, you know, see how he's doing. And he does message me once in a while. He did invite me to one of his broadcasts here a week or so ago, maybe little longer. And I didn't get the notification. And he wondered why I didn't message me to find out. And I said, "Oh, I didn't get the notification, Bernie. I didn't get the notification at all." It's terrible when they go invite you and you don't get the notification. I don't like it, but maybe they'll fix this. Uh, um, so if anybody invites me up to their broadcast, I'm not going to get the notification, know that you've even done it. So I'd have to go in the activity and check it that way because that's the only way I can do it. But anyway, I'm going to get ready to sit down and eat my soup. This wonderful soup. And those are mini crackers. They're very, very small. They get these at Walmart. I think they're kind of cute. So with that being said, I think I'm going to eat it while it's still a little warm because I don't like real cold soup. Maybe eat a sandwich or something with it so I can get my lunch down because it's about 1 o'clock now. So I hope you have a great and marvelous day. And I'll try to come on again sometime. And I will try to get in you guys' broadcast when you're live. But excuse me if I don't, since I don't get the notifications. So I will enjoy it. And thank you for coming in. Thank you, JB. Thank you, Linda. Those that came in. And I hope you have a great and marvelous day, night, morning, wherever you might be. Take care. God bless. Until we meet again. Bye bye.